get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will be first on the attack. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's
intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, what a caught! And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down.
He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Gives it on the option. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the looks, everybody up front is ready for the run.
Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense drags him down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's caught inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Georgia going up tempo. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Pulled down and... And the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
No way! Fucking read that, dude. Fucking gay.
They'll run play action.
Oh, okay. There we go. Well, fucking take it. Makes no fucking sense. But I'll take it. Fucking stupid.
Really good field position. Looking downfield, it's McNabb.
And fucking bitch. Why you're a backup?
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success
That
throwing the football.
Barber tight end's supposed to be fucking fast.
Right outside of the red zone, they try to do
It
just
could be.
that.
Didn't get a good jump on the ball.
There in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
The give to the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Got out of trouble.
Bro, it's a goal. Pass interference? Fucking stupid. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Fuck yeah.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's pulled down after he gets it to the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The throw. It's complete on the right side. Gets it in.
And the penalty's on you, bitch.
There's a flag down. We'll see if this one is
offsides. Bag it.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's hands up.
What a gay-ass play was that?
Nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a huge play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's McNabb. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback now breaking the field. Firing to the right, complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. He's got it. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. They get him down with this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd. Trying to pull his way in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I got all my backups in, getting them as many fucking points as I can for the next season.
Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's James. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Brings it inside the 10. Run back with a long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Wolverines! A great catch and run for 6. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's McNabb. Makes the grab. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wiley. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into half.
There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. They'll immediately call timeout.
This offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, it's McNabb. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So here comes the Michigan offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Grab near the marker is Hansen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. They're working it left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This offense simply has to pay this off on third and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Caught in the backfield, it's James. Touchdown! Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that drive covered just 44 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side. Falls into the deep ball. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Back to pass. It's McNabb. Oh, they're after him. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Brings it in down the left side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Dogs want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Hauls it in. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. Quick strike complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll set up to throw. Finds him out of the backfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency.
A full dive to haul that one in. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working offensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And they can't make the connection.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To the air, it's McNabb. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
That's just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Here's an interception. Oh, and they need that turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll try to get him through the air. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? You do with this time frame, 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Bringing it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. And off from the shotgun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
On a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. From the gun, Gibb on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through.